And one more. Okay, this is the Orlando station. Notice the station and the general store on the right-hand side. Next one, please. Here it is today. The station is where the blue trash can is. The general store building is still standing, but is vacant, not used anymore. Okay. If you want to do it the correct way, you go south on 75, you get off at the second Mount Vernon exit. Go underneath it, and there's a 4-number state highway on the left. It looks like a private driveway, but it is a Kentucky highway. You know those Kentucky highways. You follow it over, cross the railroad tracks. As soon as you cross the railroad tracks, it looks like a shoulder of the railroad track. It is a county road. I'm not lying. You can drive down that county road, and it will take you down, not the first set of cross bucks, but the second set. You can cross there, and then you park there, and then it's a little hike back in, unless you're going to fly your drone in. Okay? Next one, please. Okay. We're going to go down the Mullets. As you come back out, cross back over the bridge on the other side and make a right. And keep going down till you come to Malden Station Road. Turn a right on Malden Station Road. Now, I will admit that having driven up that blacktop road, gravel road, dirt road, whatever you would call it, I have heard the banjos playing. It gets a little creepy up there. So, you know, I've heard other people say, where are we going? Okay, next one, please. Go up and drop over, and we're dropping down. The two things you're looking at, that was a major limestone cave back in there. Next one, please. There's the limestone cave. There's CSX coming through, heading south. Next one, please. Next one. Okay, this is a little spur that goes back in there. They used to bring ammonium nitrate back in there and diesel tank cars.
What?
Yeah. There's a little covered bridge back in there. Some days it's not locked. If you go across that, you'll be met with some guys with some guns, because that's where apparently they still got some stuff stored back in there. They don't make it anymore, but that was where they made the explosives for mining and that in the area. Next one, please. We're coming up at Sinks. Next one, please. The road curves and cuts over to Mount Vernon. It goes over towards Livingston. You can fly your drone up here. Okay, we're going to fly our drone up. Okay, you notice that right here the KC stops, and we're entering the Lebanon branch that swings on down to Corbin. Next one, please. Okay, next one, please. We walked up here, and now the track to the right heads back up to Winchester. The one on the left goes through the tunnel over to Mount Vernon, and it used to go all the way over to Lebanon Junction. It's cut now by the Taylorsville Lake. Next one, please. The drone was in there and turned around and accidentally got this train going by. Next one, please. We're over at Mount Vernon. The track still goes over there, and the stone quarry is still in operation. They make a limestone, or they mine a limestone, that's the perfect limestone for using in scrubbers. It's the best in the world. The problem is they're running out of coal-fired plants, and they're trying to figure out what to do with this perfect limestone for coal-fired plants when there aren't coal-fired plants anymore. Next one, please. We're back in the facility. I just drove in, restricted area. Someday I'll look that up and see what that means. And next one, please. So I got up there and I'm talking with the guy, what are you doing back here? Da, da, da. Mary Ann's doing her, pretty does I'm here, stuff. So anyway, I found out very interesting was CSX brings the train in and parks it there. And then they leave. They have their own guy there, the owner or the manager, who then operates the train while it's there at the limestone pit. Again, you can go with me up in the cab.
Got it.
That sounds better there. That's good.
You're okay? And to change tapes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, we're on to Livingston. Next one. Schoolhouse Road, you can cut back to get back in there, but I would not advise it because you got to go over a low water bridge. And I'm always leery about, even when the water's down, because the thing is about 5 foot wide. What's the track on your car? 4 foot 8, Anyway, I generally go into Livingston and drive back up, generally. Next one, please. We're up there. There is a tunnel there. It's buried back in those trees, but it is there, believe me. Next one, please. We're down to Livingston. I couldn't find a picture of the depot and that down there. Next one, please. Notice the bridge in the background across Rockcastle River. Next one. There's the site today. The yard's basically gone. All the buildings gone. Next one, please. Another view back in. Depot was on the left. Next one. They taken the bridge out and you understand this is all national forest over there. Understand that? So if you're planting marijuana, where are you going to plant it? In the national forest, right? So if they find it and they go to confiscate the land, they're just confiscating their own land, right? And when you drive back in these places and you run into these little guys like this who want to talk to you, stop and talk to them because they're the outpost, Oh, he's just a dumb rail fan. He's not. But anyway, had a nice conversation with him. One other thing I want to point out was he thought it was very funny. There's a Ford there, except there's not a Ford there anymore. And the feds had come about 2 months before I got there to raid it, and they drove across the Ford to get up there real quick like, and drowned it out their Tahoe in the river, and it sort of washed down the river. He thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Okay. Anyway, it's a neat place back in there. The Camp Wildcat, the battlefield's back in here too. Next one, please. Okay, we're up to the Crooked Hill place at Hazel Patch. Hazel Patch takes you back into the battlefield too. Next one, please. Dave Orsi picture. You can't take this anymore. Vegetation all over the place. Next one, please. Crooked Hill, longest grade on the L&N. Next one, please. I was totally stupid. I cannot tell you how stupid I was. I was an idiot. I drove up this thing to get to the tunnel. And I get up there and I'm on the shoulder and all of a sudden the shoulder is running out. Look, ain't there a shoulder there? There ain't a place to turn around. I got back down the friggin' thing to get there. There is the tunnel there. See the tunnel? See the tunnel there? I can't, that was a real idiot. Mary Ann was all over me about this. She still brings it up once in a while. Idiot. Next one, please. Ron Flannery picture. Next picture, please. Down to East Bernstead. That railroad was, I can't remember the name of it, but it ran over to McKee. It was there in the 20s and 30s. It was a logging railroad. Next one, please. These are terrible pictures, but they're the only thing I could find. And I guess if I knew how to use artificial intelligence, I'd turn them into great pictures. But that's East Bernstead. Next one, please. One more. Another view of the town in its heyday. One more. Another view of the downtown, the depot and everything. I mean, it's a hustling, bustling little town. Next picture, please. That was the local hotel and crew place. Next one, please. There it is today. The yard's gone. That's the Crooked Hill pushers sitting there. We got a train coming in southbound. You can see they've taken the yard out. Next one, please. Another view, that's the CSX office there. Remnants of the yard sitting there. There is no downtown left. It's gone. Next one. Do you remember the coal yard that used to be there? I couldn't find it. I know I got some pictures of the coal yard, but that was a coal yard there. They loaded out coal cars there. Nothing. It's gone. Next one, please. On to London. London, Kentucky. Next one, please. Okay. It took me a while to figure out what's going on here. See the railroad track down there in the lower thing? Well, it's on the wrong side of the town. What's it doing there? Can you back up a second? Okay. See the blue line coming down, the purple? That's the old right-of-way. Yellen rebuilt the track through there in the 1920s and moved it over on the east side of town. That's why that picture doesn't make sense. It's taken before they moved the track. Next one, please. Okay, next one. There's the depot with the new track. Next one, please. There's where the depot was. Gone. Now, just to the right is a bakery, and they have a half-price store there. I love that place, except I got this wife who says she wants to keep me around, and I'm not supposed to go in there and buy stuff. But it is the best fresh donuts, rolls, and other things you'd ever want to eat. Next one, please. There's their cars that come in with flour or whatever else they use for their baking process. Next one, please. Okay, we're going down the track to Lily. Next one, please. A terrible picture. The only picture I could find. Next one, please. Even worse picture. We're at the depot. I'm sorry. Next one, please. There we are. That's where it was. Nothing there today. But all I can do for you. Next one, please. The local train gang. On to Corbin. Next one, please. Coming down to Corbin, the 173, 174 going off the right is CV, Cumberland Valley. The other track coming down is the CC to Corbin, and then I forget what it is from Corbin down to Knoxville. Gets a different destination. Next one, please. An aerial view of it coming in. The upper right is the track from Corbin coming down. On the back side of the tire, you can see a track swinging to the right. Just the bottom of the car, there's one. That's the Y that leads you over to Cumberland Valley. Passenger depots right across the track from the tire. And this is a lead into the yard. Next one, please. A view in the yard. On the far right is it was U.S. Steel, and then it became Arch, and now it's a British company back in. That was the coal wash plant. You got the locomotive repair center there. And right, let me walk up here. No, you're not supposed to do stuff like this, but this. The tunnel leading in for the cars coming in. This was the locomotive repair center. That was the old inspection center for locomotives. This was the new railroad inspection, locomotive running inspection place. The fuel dock is right there. And right up here where you can't see it is the car repair shop. Next one, please. Okay, car repair shop. In the center, up above it is the freight locomotive repair shop, I should say. And above it is the freight car repair shop. And off the right is the U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel had this major mine over at Lynch, Kentucky. There wasn't enough land over there to put a wash plant in. So they put the wash plant in at Corbin and brought it over here. A wash plant is where you put the coal into water and the heavy rock drops to the bottom, the coal sort of floats. And they got a huge, somebody said over 1 million tons of coal sitting there on the site down there that went out with the sludge, didn't meet certain inspections that. And that's what that British company is trying to mine. I think I had something on later. We'll talk about that. Next one, please. There is the depot, still standing. I was excited when somebody told me they had a little museum in there. And I went in and they had a table about that big, glass top table. That was the museum. Wow. Gee, great. Next one, please. This is an interesting picture. And I don't know why the National Guard uniforms are green. Somebody's going to green. 1918, there's a major race ride in Corbin, or maybe it's early 19. The troops have come back home. Their jobs during the war were given to African Americans. They wanted the African Americans out and their jobs back in. So they gathered up all the African Americans, put them on a train, and shipped them out. The Guard was brought in to restore order. And there is a movie on YouTube about this incident. And so anyway, it is one of the forgotten, remembered things about Corbin. Next one, please. There is the Corbin Depot today. Chamber of Commerce. Next one. Aha. I was down there at the depot, and there was this poor guy sitting there with this picture for sale. And he had $25 on it, and it was scratched down to $2.50, and it was down to 50 cents. And he had this little horn he was a little tooting on and that. And he was from Little Stone Gap, Virginia, or something like that. I can't remember. It was somewhere over Virginia and that. And I sort of took pity on him, and we argued back and forth. And I gave him actually $3 for it. Big guy and everything. It's a Ron Flannery picture. Sorry, I had to do that little thing. He's from Big Gap, Virginia. So Ron Flannery has done a lot of excellent L&N stuff. So this is a print of his actual picture of Corbin. Next one, please. There's that locomotive they brought with the caboose that's next to the depot down there. They cut it in half so it can never run. Next one. This is that entrance to the CSX yard. Everything's a little sad, lonely. Next one. Drove through the tunnel in, come up, the trim tower, the ladder is cut, the building's closed there. Next one, please. But we got a couple pictures of the good old glory days of L&N. Coaling tower course is gone. Next one. Look back and where the shops and the coaling tower and that. One more. Another view of the steam days. Next one. Diesel starting to sneak their nose in. Next one. And one more. Okay. This is, as you come into Corbin on Old 25, you duck underneath here. No, it was built during the WPA in the 30s. It's got L&N on it. Next one, please. There it is today. They covered up the L and N with the sign. I don't know why. Shame. Next one, please. Looking down into the yard from that hill there, passenger station there with two trains in at the passenger station. Track curving off on the left is the CV over to Middlesboro. Next one. The Railroad YMCA. It was one of the L&N Railroad YMCAs. Next one, please. And there it is today. Sorry. Next one, please. Looking into the yard, the train is on the CV, heading over towards Barberville, and maybe it'll swing north to Manchester, or maybe it'll go on over to Pineville, swing up Cumberland Valley, or continue on over to Middlesboro, go through the tunnel, and then go up the track on that side to Norton. Next one, please. There is the office building there. It was the control center for the whole area, and there's basically nothing in it now. Next one, please. We got a Chessie caboose. Wow, this must be the CSX era. And it's going through the bridge underneath, kind of hard to explain. The track on top is the Cumberland Valley heading off, and the track on the bottom is the Cumberland Valley heading off. So the track comes in and the Y, part of the Y goes under, part of the strange layout. Anyway, one of you modelers must have done it, hadn't been thinking, you know. Next one. One more, please. Another view of the station. Next one, please. See Transit Gloria. June 9th, 1987 to October 1, 2015. I was down there on this day, 2015. I had friends down there. I used to come down and hang out with the guys in the locomotive service center and that. I used to operate some locomotives down there. I was an engineer over at BGRM. You know, they knew me. They didn't let me just do it. They got up there with me and everything. But, you know, it was fun down there. And I came down there on the 21st of 2015, and there was all these hats there from Jacksonville, and they were shutting the yard down. Sad day. Next one, please. A view of the shops in its heyday. Next one, please. Inside the place and that. Next one. Another view in the shops. No, that's not the shops. This is the running repair center. I'm sorry. This is where my friends hung out at. Next one, please. That's the old repair center. Next one. There's the shops when they closed them, about a week or so later. And the thing was, they told those guys, you are one of the best local repair shops you could ever ask for. You guys do a fantastic job. You're just in the wrong place. Next one, please. A view back to the refueling area. The locomotive rendering repair centers to my right. The locomotive is to my left and back of us, please. Next one. We're over at the car repair shop. Next one. Tracks coming up. This is the east yard. It was all track in there. It was all filled with hopper cars. Nothing. Next one, please. A view over to the coal wash plant. Track's gone. Next one. I did. Back up a sec. I did walk out there, and I now have a blue flag CSX lock in my collection. It was laying there on the ground, right? Laying on the ground. It belongs to anybody who picks it up, right? Nod your heads. Okay, next one, please. This is the coal plant over there. I understand EPA, but I don't understand EPA. They're going to go in there, back it up one second, then we'll talk about this. And this British firm was going to mine the coal that's back in there. If you mine the coal, you're going to disturb it, and the orange water is going to run. Well, I hate to tell you, every time it rains, the orange water runs out from underneath that coal thing. And it's going to run out from that coal thing as long as the coal's sitting there. Wouldn't it make more sense to you to take that coal out, clean it up, load it, and take it off and sell it and burn it, do whatever you want to do with it, instead of letting it, no. EPA got to sit there. As long as nature's doing this thing, it's okay. But if you, okay, anyway, next one, please. Sorry. Progress Rail's back in here. When they closed down the car shop, they realized they still needed car repair. So Progress Rail put in a small car repair shop over in that. This is the automatic coal car turner where we dumped the coal into the pit for the conveyor belt that took it over to the wash plant. Next one. Back in the yard. This is where I found the lock laying on the ground. Next one, please. Next one. They're actually went back a month later and they were in there with bulldozers, scooping up all the ballast on the ground to salvage that and pull it off. Next one. Another view. Next one. Up to the car shop. The track's all up now. I was told, and it makes sense to me, that CSX was going to tear the shop down until they realized that it had asbestos and other things in it, which meant they had to do moon suits to come in there and do it. So it's easier just leave nature do its thing than you try to pay all the money to go over there and take it down and clean the site up. Make sense? Okay. Next one, please. Just bulldoze the stuff there. Next one, please. Another view of the shops. One more. This is back up in the old running repair system. Next one. This is the refueling area. The locomotive shop's back there. I forgot to show you. A tenth of a mile that way beyond that is a turntable. Okay. So remember, there's a turntable a tenth of a mile up there. Next one, please. Okay. Who of you did this? I know one of you guys did this. Where is that now? Next slide, please. It ain't there. Who took it? I've asked and everybody goes, I don't know, it's not there anymore, is it? Right, it's not there anymore. So who took it? Next one, please. Another view of the repair shop. Next one. Back over and looking in the what used to be the running repair shop. My friends in that would be sitting over in that office. I'd come in there, sit with them, drink some coffee, munch a roll off of them, and then somebody'd say, we got to move a locomotive. Want to come along? Oh, yeah, I'll be there. Next one. There's that turntable I was telling you about. Next one. Okay. C&O 5561. I took that baby from inside that shop. We took it up. We put it on the turntable. They didn't reach once. They spun it a couple times just for the hell of it for me. And then I backed it down there and tied it in the fuel pit. I ran that thing. I shouldn't have, but I did. Anyway, next one, please. Thanks to Dave Orsey and Ron Flannery. And one more. And that's it. And thank you guys for putting up with me. It's really sad to go down there, Corbin, and see what's down there when you knew what used to be there. And You know, and those guys went and used their seniority, and some of them went to Evansville, some went to Louisville, some went to Russell, some went up to Cincinnati, and of course, then, I don't know, about 3 years later, they closed the Russell place down. So then they went and bumped somewhere else, and it's just, but I got no solution for it, you know. The people in Jacksonville's got the solutions.